Welcome back to another video. I'm just starting off my morning by writing down my workout split. I had been asked what my workouts look like, so this is generally what I like to do, and I'm going to stick this magnetic board down in our basement gym so that way I can follow along for the week. We had been away on a trip and it feels so good to get back into my workout routine. I'm also going to go ahead and make my protein iced coffee for breakfast. I finally found some pumpkin spice creamer, so I'm super excited about that. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is a very overwhelmed mama for get it all done video. We just got back from a trip. Illness has swept through the house yet again. It just seems like we cannot catch a break over here. So I'm so tired. We've been up in the night cleaning like crazy, just trying to make sure everyone gets better. I also need to do some back to school prep for the boys today. I have birthday gifts to wrap. I have dinner to get done, have to reset the house, and just all the things. I don't even know where to start. Also in today's video, I'm going to share kind of the layout of my current workout plan and some supplements that I'm taking by request. Someone had asked me to share that, and I do share that throughout my videos, but I figured I would just put that all here in today's video too for anyone that is interested. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and exhausted too, maybe we can go ahead and get some things done together. You guys know I'm obsessed with Crockpot dinners, especially on really busy, chaotic days, just to get something healthy in the crock pot for the family. So this is gonna be a salsa verde white chicken chili. You just need some chicken breast, a pepper, an onion, a can of coconut milk, and then also a jar of salsa verde. This is the mild. I also have some bone broth over here, some cannellini beans, corn, and then I also have onion, cumin, garlic, and I will add a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna dump all of that into my trusty crock pot, and that way I don't even have to think about dinner later on. Since Crockpot and cozy season cooking is almost upon us, I would love to know some of your favorite easy Crockpot dinners down in the comment section below. Maybe we can all help each other out with some quick, easy weeknight dinners that are healthy. I love to make things like this, especially on school days, since I'm always running around like a chicken with my head chopped off, just taking everybody back and forth to school, also while caring for my 2-year-old twins. So I'd love to hear some of your ideas down below. My husband and I wanted to test out our new ice making machine on this morning. It is by the brand Hugh Homey and it makes Luna Arc ice. This machine was so awesome. Let me tell you, we are definitely going to be using this for birthday parties because it is lightweight and portable, but the ice in it comes out different than regular ice. You will see in just a moment here. It comes out crystal clear and kind of like in little moon shapes. It chills your drinks really fast, and it also has the ice ready in 12 minutes. It is a super quick machine, and it also has an adjustable mode to where you can adjust the thickness of your ice, and it also self-cleans, so even better. Here you can see it compared to regular ice. You can see how the regular ice is not see-through at all, and this ice is. It's going to maintain its coldness much longer than regular ice, up to 30 minutes. And I just love this for the kids' drinks because it keeps it nice and cold for the summertime. And it's going to be perfect for birthday parties that we host. We can just take the ice and dump it into ice buckets and then continuously make ice over and over again.
I love that this machine does have visible indicators on it, so you will know exactly when your ice is ready. It also has a light too, which was fun for the kids to watch the ice being made, but that way you will know when the machine is full and you can go ahead and empty that ice out. As I mentioned, it has a self-cleaning mode as well, which is super handy. You definitely don't have to give up performance for having a nice, small, portable, lightweight machine. You can obviously bring this outside for your birthday parties. We are just testing it out indoors, and I'm gonna bring a nice glass of cold water to my husband while he is mowing the lawn. I will have this ice maker linked down in my description box below in case you guys are interested in checking it out.
School supplies ready to go and just put in the kids' closet so I don't even have to think about it, because we do have another trip coming up. We have birthdays coming up. We have their birthday party, and before I know it, in a couple of weeks, they are going to be starting school. So I wanted to share some of my little hacks with you guys. Maybe it'll help, especially if you have a child going to school for the first time. These are just some things that I've learned along the way that have really helped me out. And one of them is getting these little name labels off of Amazon, maybe Etsy too, or if you have like a Cricut machine, you could do it yourself. But I got these ones off of Amazon probably 3 or 4 years ago now, and it's lasted me this long. They are waterproof labels, and what I like to do is put them on all of the kids' like larger items, like their backpacks, their jackets, also their water bottles, so that way they can go in the dishwasher and it's fine. I did invest in really nice water bottles for the boys, but I got them on Amazon Prime Day, so they were discounted. Over the years, I found it's better to invest in a nicer water bottle that will last them the entire year and then some. So we'll get maybe even another year's use out of this, or we can just use it at home. But these are 20-ounce Stanley cups, and they have the little handle. Last year they had simple modern cups, and those did hold up pretty well. I would say they have some dings and dents in them, but we're just gonna keep those for at home as needed. But this is what I went with this year. I have another green one coming in the mail, and honestly, just putting the money up front and getting a nicer water bottle will save you in the long run from having to buy multiples of the less expensive ones that eventually is going to add up to more than the cost of a decent one. So I really like these. I love the Yeti cups as well. We have those for our house, and they've held up for years. Another thing I like to do for backpacks and lunch boxes, I like to look on the Pottery Barn Kids website. A lot of times they will clearance them out, super inexpensive. You just can't be too picky on the designs. Like obviously if you have a girl, you might want like a girly design, or a boy design, and so on. But I like to do this throughout the year. We'll check their website, so that way when school rolls around, I already have their stuff. Like this lunchbox was $13 shipped on the website. I mean, that's how much I feel like you would spend on a lunchbox at like Target or Walmart. But this is a really nice heavy duty lunchbox that's going to last the whole year. It has the little compartment for the water bottle. Inside is very structured. You can still fit one of those bent go boxes. You can just, you know, put packaged stuff in there. My kids do bring lunch 4 days a week, and I let them buy lunch on Fridays because they think it's super fun, and they love to do that. But realistically, it can add up and be pretty expensive. We don't get free lunch for everyone where we live, so obviously that's on the parents. But somebody brought up a good point in a Facebook group the other day when I was reading. They said, we give our prisoners meals in jail but we don't give our kids food at school. So I thought that was a really interesting thought. I honestly think food should be included for all children. That's just my opinion, but we always make sure to send our kids with food for the day. Another thing is the backpacks. These are also the Pottery Barn ones, and these will last you 2 to 3 years. I only got new ones this year because my kids needed the next size up. They had smaller ones last year, and Max had already used his for 2 years, so it was time to get him a new one. This one's for Mason, and it's a larger size. And then this one is for Max. Usually you can find them on the clearance ranging from $20 to $30. And if it lasts 2 years, $15 a year, I really don't think that that is bad at all. It has lots of pockets, super nice. Again, you can't be too picky with the prints, but we lucked out. We found this really cute Lego one and the dinosaur bone one. We got all of the basic school supplies on their school supply list. I like to shop for those at Walmart or Target whenever they do their deals. So I do that pretty early on, and anything extra from the last school year, I will just save and reuse for the following. I did also get these little thermo flask containers from Costco, and they are made to hold hot foods or cold foods for your kids, and they do have a little handle. So I thought this year maybe we could add things in like mac and cheese or chicken nuggets maybe to school lunches, just to change things up. So I thought these were really nice. Also, another little hack I like to do is put a change of clothes in your child's backpack. Sometimes they might get like spills, accidents, sickness, you just never know, paint all over them in art class, and it's just nice for them to know that they do have a change of clothes if needed. We've had to utilize that before. I also like to make sure that there is hats and gloves in each of the backpacks for any given time. I know it's going to be hot when they first start, but that will be in there. And then the other thing I like to do is I pretty much always get these same Adidas shoes for my boys to start the school year off with. They just go with everything. I usually can get them on the Adidas website, very inexpensive. These were 23 bucks shipped, which for a name brand of shoes I feel like is pretty good, and they're gonna last for a long time. But they do have the Velcro at the top, just so it makes it easier for the boys when they're in school, rushing around on the playground, whatever. They can just stop, pull over the little tab, and not really have to worry. So that is just a nice tip for you guys, especially if you have an upcoming kindergartner. The last tip before we go ahead and pack up everything and get it all organized and labeled is to get yourself some of these little clip-on hand sanitizers. I like to put them on the kids' lunch boxes just as a reminder to wash their hands before lunch. I don't know if they can always go to the bathroom and wash their hands prior to lunch, but this gives me some peace of mind, at least that their hands are clean to some degree. They can use a little bit of hand sanitizer and then eat their food, because let me tell you, illness is rampant in school, out of school, always catching germs. It's so exhausting. So if I can do any little thing just to prevent an extra illness, I go ahead and try and do that.
So we're going to go ahead and get the boys' items labeled and packed up and ready for the first day of school. I'll just store everything in their closets and pull it out the day before. That way it's ready to go. I like to do school shopping early so that way I can get deals and just get clearance items as I go. And then also, like I mentioned, get the supplies when they're having a deal at Walmart or Target. I definitely felt overwhelmed this year with the amount of things that I had to buy for 2 kids, and I know it'll be a lot more when the twins go to school as well. It's just a lot to keep up with because they need so many specific supplies, like specific color notebooks, specific colored pencils, and all types of things. I'm sure you guys know, and you are going through the same thing too, but it felt really good to get this checked off my to-do list. I also got signs to take pictures for the first day of school. I'll show you guys in just a moment. I got pencils this year where I can just use my Cricut machine and put the grade level on it, and that way I can reuse the signs for each of the kids afterwards. I was doing the more customizable signs, and then I could only use them for 1 year because I was using chalk markers and I couldn't get it off for the following year. So I feel like this will be a great option, so that way we can get the most use out of these signs.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder, and I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you.
So it's a little bit later on now. My husband is up. He had work last night, so he had to catch up on some sleep. He's actually staying home with Max so he can rest, and I'm out with the other 3 boys. We have to go and get Mason's birthday cake because his birthday is this weekend. He requested ice cream cake this year, so I'm not going to be making a cake because he wants an ice cream cake. And then for their birthday party, I'm gonna do cupcakes from Sam's Club and just add my own like little toppers on them. So that is what we are up to right now. Quick grocery haul from Wegmans. The ice cream cakes are in the freezer. They actually had the gluten-free one this time, so I got one for myself to split up between the boys' birthdays. They're only a month apart. And I got the Oreo cake for Mason. That's what he requested. Also while there, I picked up this Blonde Roast cold brew coffee. My husband and I drink this every morning. We usually get the stock one, but they didn't have the Blonde Roast in stock, so I got Califia Farms. Got a big thing of ground beef for the family. Some berries for my husband to take to work tonight. Blueberries for the twins, their favorite. Mason requested these pomegranates. He loves them. He also wanted some wild protein chips. I got the Quinn peanut butter pretzels. Max really likes these and I do too. Mason also wanted some drinkable yogurt. He also wanted some cinnamon rolls. So I'm thinking maybe for a birthday breakfast in a couple of days we'll do that. Some primes for the boys. Figured Max could use this to hydrate up. He is working to be on the mend, so hopefully this is over soon. Last few things are the fruit pouches for all of the kids, some pretzels, the Tillamook ice cream for my husband. He loves the chocolate chip one. Mine is the Halo Top mint chocolate chip, Joe's birthday rice cakes, mine and Luke's favorite snack, and just some extra fruit for the kids. So that is what we picked up at Wegmans. Our new cooler bag came in. I think I mentioned in my last vacation morning routine video, we had a cooler for many years and it was finally on its last leg. So we ordered this one from QVC and they had a I think it was $10 or $20 off. $20 off I think it was coupon, and it came in. It seems really nice and promising. The fact that it has this nice hard top for the drinks and then it collapses down, we will try it on our next beach trip. Lunchtime underway over here. I figured I would share my supplements because I'm about to take them and get ready for my workout. So every day I take a creatine monohydrate gummy. I think the serving size is 2 gummies and I usually just take 1 because it can get really expensive buying all of these supplements all of the time. So I do take 1 even though you're supposed to take 2. Well, actually I should start with my pre-workout. So before my workout, I take a pre-workout drink, usually about 15-20 minutes prior, depending how much time I have. This is the 1UP Nutrition All-in-One Women's Pre-Workout. This is the Sour Peach Rings flavor. I've tried a few flavors before. They're all really good. Now, this is the type of pre-workout that does not give me the jitters. It does not give me a headache. It's just more like focus related, so you're really like zoned into your workout. But for me, I find that it doesn't give me like a crazy extra amount of energy or anything like that. So if you're looking for like a less intense one as a woman, this might be a good one to try. I get it direct on their website and I always Google a promo code for it because you cannot get it at like GNC, Vitamin Shop, or Amazon or anything like that, so it can get pricey. But one tip I do have is when you buy it, usually a screen will pop up, would you like to add another one for a discount? So usually we'll get 2 at a time and then that's kind of how I discount that.
During my workout, I take a BCAA, which helps with muscles and hydration and recovery. I'm not particular about which brand I drink of that. I just really like this one. It's on Amazon. It's the Ghost brand in the lemon crush flavor. I like that this one is dye free. Their other flavors do have dyes in them as of right now. Hopefully they change that one day. But this is what I drink during the middle of my workouts, and then I'll show you what I take after my workout. Let me just say, do you need any of these supplements to be fit and work out? Absolutely not. Do they help? I feel like they definitely do. So you can do your research and maybe try new things and see what works for your body. This is just what works for me, tried and true. I've been doing it this way for years. After my workout, I always have a protein shake, and this is the brand I've been using for probably 10 to 15 years now. It's Dymatize ISO 100. It tastes really good in the chocolate flavor. My husband likes the vanilla. I've tried other proteins too, and they're good, but we just always come back to this one. You can get it usually on Amazon, Sam's Club, Costco. It's pretty well known, so we love that. And then this past year I've been mixing in a collagen. So this is the Orgain one. I'll just do a little bit of that because it is high in protein. It's 20 grams. So I don't do a full scoop because that would just be a lot of protein for me, having the protein shake and then the collagen protein. So that is what I do post-workout every day. Sorry for the dark lighting, but the boys are just in the other room there. I wanted to share with you guys what I got Mason for his birthday. He's gonna be 7, so maybe it'll give you guys some birthday idea gifts. I'm gonna wrap these today, but I'm gonna do birthday prep in my next video most likely, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna be kind of quiet here, and again, sorry for the lighting, but I don't want to go out where the good lighting is. The first thing is this marble run. He's been asking for one of these. He has one at school and loves it. So there's that. I have a bin right next to me of everything so I can close it up if need be. This next item, he loves Legos. And I saw this at Target the other day. It was on clearance for $53, originally like 70 bucks. But I actually got it for $16 at Sam's Club a few months back, and I figured I would throw it in my tote and save it. It's adorable. All the kids are loving Stitch right now, so we have that. We also have, this is a clearance item that I got back at Christmas time for $7. It is a Hot Wheels like little garage set. Him and Max love to play Hot Wheels, so we will do that. And then also just got a pack of cars to go with that. And then, let me see. More things. Again, these are things that I got pretty much all on sale. Got this Lego Technicar from Costco. This was on sale, I think it was $19.97, so I got one for him and Max. If you ever see a 97 at Costco, that means it's a clearance price, so keep an eye for those. This was just a regular price item from Walmart, but they love the Dogman books and movies, so got him a little Dogman plushie to sit on top of the gifts. And then the last thing I had gotten during one of the Target Circle weeks, not this past one, but the one prior to that. I really wanted to get this for the boys for upcoming travels. They have the Tony's music box, but the twins have kind of taken that over, and it's bigger and like a lot more pieces to carry around to bring with you. So I thought for the older boys, I got them each one. So Max has put away for his birthday the Yodo mini player, and this is kind of like a Tony's music box, but it uses cards instead of like the figures, so it's like more compact and easier to bring along. So I figured they could bring this on the plane to Disney World in October or any of their travels like to grandparents' houses. And the 2 cards that I got to go with it are Dragons Love Tacos, they love this book, and the Hot Wheels Let's Race. I figured this is a gift that we can add on to over time, like we did with the Tonys. For birthdays, for Christmas, they can get different cards, and we'll get like a little box or something to store it all in. I also thought at nighttime, maybe if they were having trouble sleeping, they could pull this out, maybe listen to a story and just kind of relax. So I'm really excited about that gift. So that is what we got him. We're gonna go ahead and wrap everything up in this video, so that way it's good to go for the next one. Max and I picked out this paper for him at HomeGoods. It's little skateboards, a really nice thick quality paper. So let's go ahead and get everything wrapped up. Really quick, I also forgot to show you this item. It's a book with little figures in it. Super cool. And then this zip up hoodie for Disney World.
Mission accomplished, guys. We got all of the gifts wrapped and put away just in the nick of time before the weekend. I'm going to share with you how dinner turned out. I topped my chicken chili with some Greek yogurt just for some extra protein and some herbs from the garden. But I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.